Bemidji business and government representatives hopped on a bus to St. Paul this morning to speak to lawmakers about issues that affect the area. It was the 6th annual Bemidji Day at the Capitol. Becky Parker tells us some of the main concerns they brought to the table.
The Capitol in St. Paul was filled with flannel for a day. Teams of Bemidji people met with legislators to tell them face-to-face what issues were on their minds.
We've made some great relationships with our legislators, and not just our local legislators, but throughout the state of Minnesota. And I think each year we make those connections a little bit stronger.
It's a little easy to dismiss an email. It's a little easy to dismiss a fax machine. It's a lot harder to dismiss a phone call, and it's much harder to dismiss a face.
This year's event also included forums with representatives from the House Environment, Energy, and Natural Resources Committee, as well as the Senate Taxes Committee. Protecting Bemidji's local government aid was one of the major topics of discussion.
With the greater Bemidji area, the local government aid is extremely critical because of our tax capacity, and we have 46% of our property in the city is exempt.
How can we restructure that LGA so that those rural cities that need it the most actually get it?
Another issue was school transportation funding problems. Bemidjians pushed to change the funding formula based on miles traveled instead of head count.
And I think too, just government redesign, taking care of some things that just aren't working anymore.
Although other communities also have days at the Capitol, Senator John Carlson says the plaid worn on Bemidji Day makes it extra memorable.
And the legislators that have been down here for a while, they're expecting. In fact, when I first got here, they said, "Hey, when are you guys going to be wearing those sweaters?"
I think you're the most impeccably dressed delegation I've had pleasure to meet with so far.
Toward the end of the day, the group met with Governor Mark Dayton to talk over their concerns and even got him to wear a Paul Bunyan plaid vest. Becky Parker, Lakeland News.
The Bemidji representatives also addressed funding for tourism projects, and those included a Highway 197 Paul Bunyan State Trail Bridge and a Headwaters Science Center.